Welcome to 2009. I hope you all had a safe and happy holiday break and spent some very happy times with family and friends. Now it's time to renew our commitment over the next months, which will be a challenging and exciting time. For me, the past months have been a most remarkable experience. As you may be aware, I've been on a 6-month sabbatical, and I returned to Ivy very much refreshed and invigorated. During that period, I traveled extensively, met with a number of particularly interesting business and community leaders, and met with colleagues from other business schools and universities. At Ivy, we have always understood that Canada is only about 2% of the world's markets, so we've always taught with an international perspective. As well, our students come from many different countries and speak many different languages. This focus has helped Ivy to gain a solid reputation around the world for graduating students with a great education and a passion for success. As our mission says, we develop business leaders who think globally and act strategically. That commitment will not change. In fact, we will work to expand and enhance it, because as the financial markets have proven in the past few months, we truly do live and work in a global economy. The eruptions in the international financial markets, the automotive sector, retail, financial services, and other affected categories have spun from country to country. No economy has been left untouched. That provides new challenges for us at Ivy, and it is incumbent upon us as faculty to ensure that we make this global issue relevant to our students. Let me give you an example. International credit markets slammed shut some months ago, and it has taken massive and unprecedented intervention by governments in many countries to execute a rescue plan. We're all seeing the results, and in fact it may be some years before the full impacts are known or appreciated. But as part of this, business credit has fundamentally changed, and how entrepreneurs and corporations access credit, build businesses, and expand their markets is now quite a new challenge. Whether this situation takes 6 months or 6 years, we are unquestionably operating in a very new business reality. In the fall, I was one of 3 business leaders asked by Premier McGuinty to offer some advice and opinions on how to tackle the issues on Ontario's economy. Some of our faculty gave me their views before I met with him. This week, I will be doing the same thing with Finance Minister Flaherty. There are no easy answers. However, we all have a role to play to offer our expert advice to all governments and practicing business leaders. We are seeing traditional core industries subjected to unprecedented attack. The North American automotive industry, with all its spin-offs such as dealers and auto parts manufacturers, is the most obvious example. With Ontario having the largest auto industry concentration in the world, it is one crucial to Ontario. But this is not just an Ontario or a North American phenomena. Toyota announced its first ever quarterly loss. As part of GM Canada's advisory board, I learned a lot about how fully integrated the auto industry is in North America. We've been thrown into a very cold ocean of doing business in a very new way, and not everyone will survive. We want to make sure that our Ivy students continue to be leaders, and we want you to be leaders, not only in the business community, but also in the larger community. We know that our graduates at Ivy will be leaders in business and commerce, but we also know they'll be leaders in social agencies, governments at all levels, international financial institutions, and entrepreneurial businesses in countries around the world. We also know that our graduates will contribute to their communities in many important ways. This is another important part of our mission, to give back. Our alumni network has never been so important to us. It's another important community that I know we can count on to provide support to each other. I'm so pleased to be back with you at Ivy, even at a time of unparalleled challenge in our traditional economies. That will provide great opportunity and, in fact, a necessity for us to respond to these new realities and to come up with innovative solutions and ideas. After all, at Ivy, we produce business leaders. We produce community leaders. We produce the best. That remains my solemn commitment to you.